A customer? Hello over there. I'll be with you in just a moment. I do apologize for making you wait. Please, do look around. Browse my wares. Pick up whatever you find the most interesting. My humblest apologies for making you wait. Welcome to my little shop. May I ask what brought you in today? The sign, the window display, or perhaps it was an innocent curiosity that drew you in to look at my own curiosities? Just browse, you say? That is more than fine. I do enjoy showing off the unique items I have managed to acquire through many means. All legal, I assure you. No need to worry about a vexed lord or a lady. I think. You like my hairpin? Oh, thank you, dear customer. I look quite good with it, don't I? Anyways, please continue to look. Any questions, and I will answer with all the knowledge I have for you. I must, of course, bring up the type of payment that I take for items if you do end up finding some items in which you wish to purchase. Coins are pretty. They shine quite nicely. However, I do not take coins as payment. I have found I have a rather odd fixation on forks. They shine nicely, the prongs make the most pleasant of noises between my talons, and they do a very good job at warding off any would-be thieves. A quick jab in the eye, and I find that most living creatures run for the hills, proverbial tails between their legs. Sometimes literal. That is agreeable to you, yes? Otherwise, I'm afraid the shop will be nothing more than a museum of bits and bubbles with unique and at times extraordinary abilities. Pardon? A spoon-obsessed goblin, you say? I may know of that, cretin. They have something I would very much like to own for myself. A very unique fork I find myself drawn to. We are at odds ends, I'm afraid. They disrespected my forks. They demanded a spoon that I own, but had no forks to offer because according to them, I quote, forks have no points. The audacity! Forks have many points, usually 4, but that is not a requirement. At the time, they did not possess the fork that they do now. Anyways, you are willing to offer forks if you find anything you wish to have in your possession. Wonderful! Then please, as I've stated before, look around. I myself will gather a couple of things I have in my shop at a time. Perhaps you're the odd one. Perhaps you're the one that I've been waiting for me to arrive and leave with. A moment, please. Enjoy yourself. Welcome, dear customer. Have you found everything in my shop to be in your liking? More importantly, have you found any in particular that's drawn you in more than the others? Rhetorical question, I assure you. I see a few odds ends in your possession. Fascinating choices. I wonder if you have any idea what these do. Quite the unique collection of items to choose from or not. I have an item myself. I am brought up for you to look at, but I'm more intrigued at your reaction will be to the items in you yourself have brought to me. Place them on the table for me, if you would so kindly do, and we shall begin. Yes, great choices indeed. Let us start simply. The spectacles you picked up. What is it that drew you into them? Was it the pattern? The shape of the frames? Colors of the lenses? Or did you realize what they did from the start? Those spectacles, when worn, translates any type of written language into the one you speak. With so many unique races in the world, they're quite handy when traveling. I see you do not know that they're based on the great intrigue you see in your eyes. We shall set these aside for you and move on to the next item. But feel free to try them on and see their ability yourself, customer. I have so many books you can try them on. Amazing, aren't they? You get great use of them, I'm sure. Now, on to the rest. Fascinating. Do you simply have a natural instinct? This mask you picked up, I assume you think it would hide your identity. Masks can do that and already when done correctly. No, dear customer. This one does something quite different. You see, when you speak wearing this mask, the words you say will come out in the language that the person you're speaking to understands. Are you going on an adventure? Have you managed to find the perfect items to make the trip as easy as possible by sheer coincidence? I wonder what it is that this chaotic little gremlin gave you. They themselves, despite being a mess, have a great perception and needs. Back to you. I see that once again you do not know. I'm quite fascinated by you, dear customer. We will set this aside as well. You have a couple more items, then we shall move on to the one we have found. Now this item is a bit different. In a sense, this choker you found. I did not take you as a type to wear one, but you will look quite fetching with it on though. It still has to do with voices. It simply makes your singing voice impeccable. I'm unsure how such an item will help on an adventure. Perhaps you are wanting to sing. It's quite cute. You'll need to give me a show with it. With and without the choker on. I consider myself quite a good singer, but without the need of that choker. Your little goblin friends thinks otherwise. Can you believe they told me to cease my squawking once? Me? Squawking, the nerve! You know what? I shall prove them wrong by singing to you. Oh wait, I apologize. Squabbles has nothing to do with you. I will not drag you into any more when I already have. Besides, we still have 2 more pieces to look at. The last piece you found your own. Yes, you do seem the type. Selfless to a fault at times, I say. This lyre is beautiful, isn't it? I could not have picked it up for you. This is one of those things someone must be drawn to themselves. It does not help you play it simply by having it, but since it let you pick it up, I assume you're proficient already. This lyre, when played, not only will it sound as nice as you are able to play, but based on how well you play it, it will heal the wounds of those around you. A warm breeze washes over those around and gently eases the pain of others and stitches and wounds. To pick up an item meant to benefit others only, my respect for you only grows, dear customer. Ah, what an adorable blush. Based off your actions, I assume I'm correct in suggesting that you wish to keep all items you yourself has found. Wonderful! Now, this last item will suit you perfectly, even if it just makes you even look a little nicer. I jest. It would make you look wonderful. That was not the joke. But it will do more than that. This bracelet, while worn, will allow you to write in any languages you require. A perfect trifecta of abilities, if I say so myself, no? Wonderful. I knew I could find something perfect for you. I'm happy to have been help to you, my dear customer. Now, on to the transactional side of things. The spectacles, the mask, the choker, the lyre, and the bracelet. You did the most of the searching yourself. I enjoyed your company. I suppose I could strike a deal for being such a lovely guest in my shop. 8. If you're able to part with 8 forks, everything will be squared away. Wonderful, just wonderful. I think there are a couple of forks in here have yet similar pattern on the handles of. I knew you were something special. Wonderful. Now, dear customer, that brings our transaction to an end. As sad as I am to see you go, I know someone as good as yourself must be busy. Feel free to browse more if you wish. Allow me to be graced by your company a little longer. I would have no complaints. I do have a couple of things to quickly take care of before I comfortably relax and entertain you, but before that... My, it brings out your features just wonderful. Consider that a gift. It looks better on you anyway. Now I must attend to a couple things. If you're here still afterwards, I will set us up some afternoon tea. If not, then it was a pleasure to meet you, dear customer. I do hope to meet you again.